Yo, what's up, it's the Dark Horse here, and we're playing in Extreme Duel 2, where we have 2024 life points. We're entering the new year. Obviously, thank you all for supporting the channel. You guys have been amazing. I know 90% of you obviously are interested in the Master Duel content, so that will be a consistent thing on this channel. Anything outside of that, I am still undecided upon, and yeah. Anyways, let's just get into these duels. I don't know what deck we're going to use. I might go with Exorcist. The thing is, as well, the problem here is, in theory, probably with this deck build, you could add those kind of cards that could interrupt their play. I believe I have some bookmarked because I used to run them. So, you have these. You could add those. You could, in theory, go Crackdown, in fact. And then, you don't want, obviously, Solemn or anything like that. You just kind of want to be able to clear the board, snatch what they've got, depending on what they're running. Mahama probably wouldn't be so bad, you know. But then when I take damage... Oh, during the opponent's turn, when the player takes battle damage. Yeah, so I'd have to have them attack, and then I can inflict damage to your opponent equal to the battle damage. Which isn't too bad, but I don't know how I want to feed into that. Obviously, we're probably going to be seeing a lot of Magic Cylinder. And a lot of those kind of plays. Magic Cylinder, you got Blazing Mirror Force. Drowning Mirror... Drowning obviously is not too much of a major issue, but Dimension Wall could be... The great thing about this, yeah, I can't spell to save my life. The great thing about this kind of situation is the fact that it kind of reminds me of the old school types of decks I would build. So only when an opponent's monster declares an attack, instead of you, your opponent takes battle damage you would have taken from this battle. I'm pretty sure, because I used to get this confused, yeah. I'm not sure how this actually works, because I used to think it was direct attack, but then my mate corrected me years and years ago that it had to be through battle damage. Because, yeah, that's possibly the case of scenario. We'll add it anyway. The Man-Eater. This card's definitely decent. We will go with Raigeki. I might add some Kashtira as well, just for the fact you can special summon them and make an easy playoff. So, yeah, we don't really need the whole hybridness. Shangri, Kashtira Theosis at the field spell. You know what? This actually might be our build, you know. I haven't got Rise Heart. There we go. 3 Rise Heart. And then... What if we went gift card? I know it sounds a little far-fetched and stuff. But you could literally trigger off 1 gift card and you would instantly win. So now we need the Nurse. There we go. That could be our build. It's nothing ecstatic, nothing major. Although, actually, Darkness probably wouldn't be too bad. If you get... Oh, my... That's actually ridiculous, you know. I think we're going to be seeing a lot of... Flare, innit? I think it's going to be crazy. We're going to be seeing a lot of it. Let's go Big Eye as well. Because in that way, we might not be able to attack. But we can attack with theirs. I'm trying to think. Obviously, I don't want to go too deep into it. But then again, there is so many cards that can actually be beneficial if I was to decide to go on that combo. These level 4s. These are level 4s. Okay, so we could go Baguska. And then we could go Baguska, and we could go Zeus. You probably could go Pot of Jollity. Is it Pot of Yeah, it is Pot, but it's not. It's Pot of Prosperity. Where are you? And then you probably could just drop 1 card. Preferably, I want to be able to... I'm going to drop one of those. Yeah. So we'll run it like this. I don't think we're massively missing out on certain cards. I don't think. Trying to think what I'd normally run. Whatever levels, what rank 7s are there? I'm actually starting to... Yeah, because you got this. We can go 2 of those. Titanic Moth we've got. And then we'll just bang Draco Sack in as well. Alright, cool. Alright, Extreme Duel, baby. Let's do this. Let's begin. Wait, where's my cookie? Okay, preferably we want to go second. Good. Well, technically... Oh, actually, no, this could be bad. If they run gift card, this could be a serious problem for us. Because if we... maybe. Okay, it's not the worst. Regeki could come in clutch. It depends on how they play it, really, because... The year is 2024. Okay, we are playing against Kashtira, that's fine. Alright, let's flick that off. We ain't going to trigger off any effects anyway. The great thing is we have Regeki, so we should be able to go for a direct attack with Kashtira Unicorn and win game. Or they surrender. Man, that's actually embarrassing. How'd you brick that hard? I don't know what he was trying to achieve, but yeah. It'd be good if these dual trials guaranteed you an ultra rare card, though. I definitely think that'd be decent. I'm gonna go second. Yeah. See, it's a hit and miss because this deck can go first and second because of the traps we've got. So, okay, nice. We've got protection, which is very good. Kashtira Birth, got Unicorn, Kashtira Theosis. Man, we've got a solid stat in hand, to be honest. Oh, wow. Okay, he's running Burn. Firecracker. You can discard this card, inflict 1,000 damage to your opponent if you just skip your next draw phase. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, this guy's running pure Burn. Well played. Yeah. You know what? It really comes... Wow. Ladies and gentlemen. We found a better deck. You know what? I was considering running burn cards like Wave Motion Cannon and Tremendous Fire and stuff, but clearly, maybe Trap Card play isn't the one for us then. So sack these off. The gift card combo probably could still run. So we want Tremendous Fire. The great thing, they're rare cards as well. I'm trying to think, what's the other one? You got Sparks, but that's only 200, so it's not, like, substantial. Was it Firecracker he had, weren't it? Yeah. Okay, so we could just drop... Let's drop Gift Card. Let's drop the Nurse. Generate 2 of these. You probably could... Nah, they're not going to bring out a thingy. Is there... I'm just trying to think what cards can generate burn. Can't think from the top of my head. Split 100 damage for each card in your graveyard. Okay. Zomma's good, but we need a monster to attack into for it to be destroyed. If this card destroys a monster by battle, basically we want any kind of spell card that can really benefit us here. Like, thinking from the top of my head, I'm kind of struggling. Obviously, 200 points damage. I suppose it's something, but also it's kind of nothing at the same time. You probably could go Black Pendant and then MST and then MST it and destroy it and inflict damage, but yeah, it's trying to pull those 2 cards as well. But then you've got this. You've also got inflict 800 damage to your opponent, so we could go with the potion. Ectoplasma's great, but Sebek. If your monster inflicts battle damage again, okay. I'm going to be honest, I think this might be alright, you know. I think this might be okay. You could go Ring of Destruction, but the chances of set... You'd have to go first to set it. But then you both take the damage. So unless you've got something to follow up with it, I don't think Ring of Destruction would be actually that beneficial. Hinatama is 500. Okay, let's go Hinatama. So then that means we could potentially drop that. We don't massively need the Kashtira cards. They're just there for the sake of being there. I'm just trying to think. It's been a while. When your opponent's cards in the hand are discarded to the grave, so card destruction would be pretty decent. Alright, okay. Now this will do. This will do. We'll run this. As long as we get Tremendous Fire, Hinotama, and some sort of playoff. Whether we go first or second, it's basically built around going first or second. Because if they trigger off, obviously, the trap card, I think it's Duel Grave Diggers or whatever the hell it's called. You can still benefit 2,000 damage. Let's go... I'm going to go first this time, yeah. You know, double... So there's 4. Hinotama, Tremendous Fire, the monster, and then obviously our other traps and stuff we can use. Okay, this is not the worst, except I haven't really pulled much in terms to what I was going to play off. Right. If anything, he's probably got Tremendous Fire in his hand. It's basically who can pull Tremendous Fire first. And I think it's a cool little gimmick. You know, it's kind of fun. They're quick play stalls. Okay. Potential gift card. Potential... Yeah, it's definitely... Mate, this guy's on a trap spree. It's going to be gift card. There's the Tremendous Fire. Are we going to be expecting... Oh, sheesh. 24 life points. That's crazy. Now it comes down to this top deck. Really? That sucks. Mate, people are prepped. People are ready to go. These fire, man. That's because I had a set card. But yeah, if a face down defense position monster or an effect monster is on the field, change your face down defense to face up. Also inflict 500 damage to your opponent. Damn. It's quite comical, really. So really, you don't even need to run any monsters. You could just run pure spell and traps. From Magic Cylinder, you know, to everything under the sun. I think it's a cool gimmick. Like, obviously, if they did a genuine event like this, I think it would be... I think I'd enjoy it, personally. Just because it's just a fun element to it, you know. Even if they did a tournament for like 4,000 life points or something. See, this does not help. I don't think this is going to be any... Oh, yeah. We're screwed. Oh, okay. Went for the gain 1,200. Let's hope you got a monster. Unless he's got Magic Cylinder. If he's got Magic Cylinder, then... Yeah, we're in trouble. Really? I'm starting to think that actually this might not be a good trap to run. Well, he's got something. It's weird, all this burn damage and stuff reminds me of, Oh, there's the DD Rebel. That's the... Well played. Well played indeed. I'm not gonna lie, ladies and gentlemen. My build is definitely trash. Compared to other people's. Because they didn't really spend about, what, 5 minutes? No point rushing in. How much is it? 500 per card, isn't it? Yeah, I could go Big Eye and attack, but I'm more concerned. I can destroy the monster. I'm more concerned about this face down card. Solemn Wishes. Interesting. May as well activate this now. Detach. Pop. So I forgot how fluid it was. There we go, there's my hammer. I'm not going to lie, I genuinely expected my hammer. Can we not negate it? Oh, okay. Well... Oh, okay. Well, I genuinely thought I could trigger off my trap card to inflict damage, but clearly I was wrong. Okay. It was just like, well, it's not going to be the DD. It's going to be my hammer. There's no way he's going to... But yeah. Okay, clearly those traps are fucking shit. Isn't it moved from the graveyard, though? Yeah, when your opponent activates a monster's effect in their hand or graveyard, or when you... Yeah, why would it not let me negate it then? So my hammer can't be countered from Gravedigger's trap hole. That's fucking insane. Sack that shit off. It's crazy, because I was originally going to add my hammer, and then I kind of binned it off. I've got 3 as well, so it's not too bad. We may as well go. Ah, no, screw ceasefire. That's what we'll do. It's actually insane, but it is what it is. To be honest, I'm probably expecting you lot having more luck than what I'm having in terms to this event. But yeah, it's definitely interesting. It's frustrating because it's kind of like I'm enjoying it. Don't get me wrong, but it's frustrating that the Gravedigger thing doesn't chain to my hammer, considering it's a monster effect activating in hand. But yeah. Bro, I run more burn cards than Kashtira. Why am I pulling Kashtira? Like I've never pulled Kashtira so consistently in my life. We're dead. Tremendous. Oh no, Final Flame. That's another one. That's a classic card. Oh mate, come on. And then that's Revolution of the thingamajig. Was that Revolution? Yeah, Restructure Revolution. Mad. Literally. Mate, I'm slowly just picking at people's decks on cards they've got. Revolution. It's good though, because people are running the cards that I seem to have forgotten about. And then what was the other one? Final Flame. See, these cards were so classic back in the day. If you ever played like if you ever played what's the name? Duelist of the Roses. These cards come up quite often, to be honest, which was actually quite funny. But yeah. I can't believe we're 20 minutes into this video and I haven't actually won one duel yet. Oh no, I did. He surrendered. But yeah. I'm starting to think, like, obviously it doesn't help the fact that, like, I seem to be pulling Kashtira on a consistent basis, but not the cards I genuinely need for this event. We're going to play until we open up the pack anyway, you know what I mean? But here we go. This is actually not bad. What's that? That's 1300 damage. Ukazi. Got. Okay. There. You know what? I think this event thing is pointless. It's genuinely is pointless running traps. My advice would be do not run traps. I've got to bank on this. Bank on this attack going through. Max C. Interesting. Magic cylinder. Mask change. Wow. My man's not going out like that. Into Dark Law. I can still destroy Dark Law, but he actually manages to survive. Which is fair. Negate. Destroy. You know the worst part is? I'm in trouble. One tremendous fire. I don't know, actually. I might have this. Depends on what he pulled. Okay, no, we'll let that play. We've got Crackdown anyway. Make each player draw a card, alright. Ooh. That's our get out card. Vion. No, we're waiting for one card in particular. So we know he's potentially got Mask Change anyway, and also he's probably going to play into Miracle Fusion. Well, into Sunrise Miracle Fusion combo. But even still, there's still negation applied. I'm trying to think, is there a bird? Obviously, I haven't played my hero deck in a long time. So I don't know if there's anything that can inflict, but it could, in theory, go DPE. And I think he has done that. I know, it's Dystopia. Does that effect still apply if I go Crackdown? Yeah, it does. Mate, I'm getting buoyed. I'm getting bullied out here, man. Every time I think I'm a step ahead. I just can't pull the right cards. Ladies and gentlemen, my advice: drop all trap cards. Do not run all. Don't run any traps. Just run. I'm trying to think. What else is there? I'm trying to think. Oh, you know what? I might take a chance. I might actually run Dice Jar for the fucking shits and giggles of it, you know. But then the problem is if I get hit with Ceasefire, that could be a downfall for me. I suppose you could go Black Pendant and then obviously XZ off of the monsters, but yeah. In theory, you probably could go with the volcanic shells. Which one is it that'll go to the grave? You can inflict damage. This... Ah, no, don't matter. I'm going to be honest, I don't know what to add. You know what? Let's just go for fucking a little laugh. Mate, we're going to do this. Don't worry. We're going to get the next 3 wins. This deck's changed so much. But, yeah. I think it's really down to pure luck. You know, if you're running pure burn cards, which obviously a lot of people are going to be doing because our life points are so low. But I'm going to go first. You know, it's make or break. You know, but obviously with these events, I think you work towards like the lifetime challenges of burn as well. So it might be obviously beneficial to grind it as much as you can. See, look, I pull 2 decent cards in terms to what can play off. And it's just, yeah. Kind of annoying. What we got here? What's this? Whoa. Damn. People are prepped here, man. They are prepped and ready to go. You know, the problem is I took out the Theosis, didn't I? So it's pointless. Oh, actually, maybe we should have kept Theosis because now I've kind of locked myself out in terms to... thingy. I know, I can still play it off, we're fine. It's a shame, because if I could attack, I could have played off that and inflicted 500, but then he won't take effect damage. It's fine. Let's hope you've got some cards that can benefit you. It's a shame, because I literally could have basically finished the match, but now I'm going to get hit with fucking tremendous fire. And... Oh, wow. That's crazy. That 500 just saved him off the... Mate, well played. Mate, I'm being bullied. Really? You pull 3 of the same card? That's insane. See what I mean? How it comes down to the cards you pull. Like, if that was any other spell card, we potentially would have obviously won. Maybe. I don't know what he was on originally. Was it 1,000? So it would have been able to activate 2. But then he would have... Yeah. I suppose it depends. Man, that's brutal. I can't believe that. Literally, I'm running such a big pool of cards, and yet you're telling me I cannot put... Like, even that monster that you can special summon and inflict 1,000 damage or whatever it does. You know, I think it's insane that we have such a big... This is just my Yu-Gi-Oh luck. So, I'm going to go first. Hopefully the tables will turn, because if not, you know, we're 30 minutes deep and we haven't won an actual official duel yet. And they've only got 2024. Hey, finally, yay. As long as they don't have that fucking thingamajig, we should be fine. Just trying to think. Over this first. If they've got that plant, we might be in trouble. Oh. That's quick effect as well. That's crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, it's finally working our way. It took us half an hour, but we're getting there. Ridiculous, man. Really is. This is how quick they should be. Like, come on. We're going to open up this pack by the end of the video. Let's get it. Come on. Give me some of that juicy pack luck. Not pack luck, but like draw fate, draw luck, heart the cards, business, whatever. You guys know what I'm trying to say. I'm going first. Here we go. I want to see a hand like last duel. No comment. Actually, no, this is actually pretty good. This is actually extremely good, you know. Done. You can't activate anything. Imagine I get kaiju'd right now. Why'd I have a bad feeling I'm about to be kaiju'd? Oh, wow. What a smart play. Wow. Oh, no. That's not good. Oh, my God. If he has... Oh, I thought he was going to have Cyber Dragon. Then I was thinking... Oh, that's crazy. I'm so nervous. I want to attack, but it's too risky. I love my turn. Oh my God! Imagine that. Poison of the old man saving your beacon. Anchrotrops, eh? Smart. Well played. In theory, you can actually attack. You know what? I respect this. This guy is giving me one of the best duels we've had. Whoa. Wow. Now, sir, that is a fucking combo. That is a play. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're wondering what that card is Juragedo. I'm pretty sure this was in, I don't know, actually. I thought it was in someone else's deck, but it's fine. Wow. Okay, that's the type of duels you do want to see when it comes down to it, yeah. And clearly, I think him pulling that, obviously, the poison card, can't remember the bloody name of it now. But I think with them pulling that card saved them big time. The 1200 point boost. But yeah. This is crazy. See, we've got the perfect hand here, man. Except we're probably going to get burnt out with tremendous fire now. No? Ooh. Double? Triple? Okay. The only problem is, Restructure does become useless now, which is kind of annoying. Ooh, but that doesn't. Yeah, but then I've got to be careful, we might have Ceasefire. Macrocosmos. I'm going to be honest. To be on the safe side, I'm going to increase my life points by 1200. See, the best I could get is 800 damage. Special summon. I'm going to try and win off Dice Jar. Trigger off Fenrir's effect. Although, in theory, I probably could just special summon and go into... Yeah, I'm going to go into Arm Dragon. And then I can pop the 2 back cards. Although, no, there's no point going for Titanic. We need to be sure, because obviously the event we're in, we want to expect those kind of Magic Cylinder type plays. Oh, your effect negates because of Macrocosmos, you piece of shit. Well played. Interesting. I'm debating. I got a feeling I'm going to be hit with Magic Cylinder. That's the only reason why I don't want to play off of it. Nah, we'll go Dice Jar. We'll end it and then go off Dice Jar. Oh my god, here we go. It comes down to the dice roll. Let's go. Luck be on my side. Let's go! Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a pleasure. Thank you guys for watching. Oh, wait, we still need to open the pack. Nearly ended it without even opening it. Right, okay. It's actually crazy, though. Like, I do love these kind of mini events. Obviously, I'm glad they're not too extrally long, like, type thing. Really? 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 Wow. That was totally worth it. I want to know what other cards you can get. Cards included in this pack. Of all the cards you could have got, and we got something relating to dice roll. quite poetic, really. But take care of yourself, ladies and gents.